Shalom. This is Shalom from the Great Millstone, Atlanta camp. Before I get started with this video, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and brew well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. And this is going to be a quick video. I pretty much want to go over this conversation I had with Jake. So this is guy at my job, and he's pretty deep in Christianity. He's a big Christian, you know, every Sunday at church. He's one of those guys. He has a strong law enforcement background also, so he knows certain things about this place. And you know, you can't really mix the two together because, or actually, yeah, the two do go hand in hand. You know, because Christianity is wicked and this government is wicked. So he's seeing wickedness on both sides. So just a conversation I had with this guy was, man, it was one that, you know, you won't forget. And I'm just going to go into I'm not going to go deep into it, but some of the things that he was talking about, I was thinking of different scriptures, and I'm like, this guy has been, you know, watching all videos or something, or but you know, the first thing, this was all in one day, and I've been working with this guy for a few months, but we just had, you know, we spent a lot of time together this particular day. So and I'll not also to mention, there are other brothers that work with me that's in the camp. So you got men of the Lord in this, you know, in this small little establishment that we call a job. So, but yeah, this you know, this particular guy, he was telling me how he was studying on keeping the Sabbath day, and you know, I didn't want to put too much information out there, but I was like, yeah, you know, we really don't know when the Sabbath day is, because you know, you don't go by Monday through Sunday, you go by the new moon and the moon phases. You know, you have to count the days from the new moon, and that's how you come up with the Sabbath. It's a 7th day. So, you know, he just got to thinking, and he was like, yeah, and then he switched the subject. But yeah, he was thinking on it real hard. Like I said, I didn't want to give too much because we have to be circumspect. This guy could be an agent. You know, we never know. But yeah, he you know, he came back to the office later on, and you know, we were just talking, you know, just man talk, and we just talked for at first. It was you know, we was talking about women and adultery. You know, he was telling me different stories. This guy had a lot of stories, and I know this is kind of, you know, long, but I'm gonna get to the scriptures in a second. So he was just like telling me all the things that go on in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm from Atlanta, and he's not even from here. He knows a lot more stuff about this city than I do. This city is wicked as hell. And one thing that he said that jumped out to me, he said, man, we living in Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know how long the Lord is going to hold back from destroying this place. And I was like, whoa, you know, you don't really hear talk like that from a Christian. And as a matter of fact, let's get Amos chapter 9, because I did think about this scripture when he said that. It says 9 and verse 8, it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom. I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord Yahweh. But he was saying that the Lord is going to kill everybody, you know, for the wickedness. No, the Lord is going to save a certain people. You know, he's going to save the elect of the elect. He has a chosen people, and out of those chosen people, he has an elect that's going to be saved. And it's 1/3 of you, mainly you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but also Israelite foreigners that like the other nations. You know, those are going to receive salvation also. But here in America, 2/3 of our people are going to die. They either going to die from the famine, the pestilence, or weapons. You know, they're going to get murdered. And the ultimate weapon is the nuclear missiles. He know that this place is going to get destroyed, but he don't know how. He just know because all these things that's going on. You know, the Lord is like, how long? You know, he's like, how long is the Lord going? You know, he holding back on destroying this place. And I'm just listening. I'm not saying anything because us knowing the truth, we want to say so much, but also we have to be circumspect. That we don't know if these are agents. We don't know who we talking to really. No matter how much time you spend working with somebody, you really don't know who they are. Even it's been agents in camps. It's been agents that has befriend certain brothers. They just out there to take us down. But I don't like I said, I don't know about this guy, so I can't say too much. But it seemed like he kind of had a lot of the truth in him, and it seems like he was very not I don't want to say knowledgeable, but kind of like searching. He was searching for something. So pretty much going more into this conversation, he was talking about the things that go on in Atlanta and how it's actually set up. Things that the wickedness continue to go on because it's set up and it's protected. And like I said, I wish I could really go deep into what he was saying, but it's very inappropriate. It's a lot of prostitution that goes on here, and these are like regular women. They not women that hang out on corners. These are a lot of them are single moms. Then he was mentioning certain clubs, and you have to be have a membership, and you can pretty much go in and do whatever you want to whoever you want. And I'm just like, man, this is wow. And I know this stuff goes on here. He's seen this stuff firsthand, and I've dealt with a few, law enforcement officers, whether it was local or military, and I've heard different stories. So it kind of went hand in hand with what he was saying. This place is seriously beyond wicked. And he was just like, man, I don't know how long the Lord gonna let this place go on. But one thing that he did say that is that the Lord was gonna kill everybody. But the Lord is not gonna kill everybody. The Lord's gonna kill 2/3 of our people, and he's gonna kill all of the heathens over here in America. As a matter of fact, all of the heathens over here in America are gonna die. 2/3 of our own people are gonna die. And only if you have to be an Israelite to make it out of here, and you have to be part of the elect. So let me get a scripture real quick, because if he knew, it seems like if he just knew. I wanted to say something so bad, but like I said, I gotta be, you gotta be circumspect. You don't know who you're talking to. But let's go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 25. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation at the end of your world. So he was saying he don't, the church don't teach that certain people are going to get saved and certain people are going to be put to death. So he was saying that the Lord is going to kill everybody. And that's just not mentioned in the scriptures. You can go to what is it, 1 Corinthians 15, or is it 2 Corinthians? Okay, yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, it pretty much goes into um, spiritual powers, but men are going to overcome death at the end. It says, verse 54, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. So you're gonna have men, women, and children. They're gonna have victory over death and receive everlasting life during this time of salvation at the end. All right, so it's a lot that he has to learn, but he's kind of in the right spirit as far as seeing how America gets down and seeing how these cities are set up for people to just go out and just screw off. All right, let's go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. Let me go down a little bit. Okay, this is what I was thinking. This is the scripture I was thinking of when he was speaking of how long would the Lord wait before he destroyed this place. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 6. It says, "For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." And this guy was seriously complaining how bad this place is and the things that he's seen. So we really don't know, a lot of these people, especially like Christians that's really deep into the church, we don't know if we don't know if they're going to be a 1/3, so that's why you can't really, that's why I don't, look at people like, oh, he a 2/3, he a 1/3, you really don't know. Some people you think are righteous, they ain't really heard the truth. They may be a 2/3 and that's going to be destroyed. It may be some things that they've done that you can't see, or maybe some things that they've done in their past life. All right, because the Lord is going to judge you on your past life as well. That's why we hope that we part of the elect. We don't know if the Lord really is going to number us to the 1/3 and 144,000, because we know the truth. We know His name. We know His Son's name, and we go out and we do the work. We really don't know. So we just just have faith and hope that we're gonna be saved. But yeah, this particular Jake, man, he was going in. He was talking about, man, I really couldn't. It was hard to believe some of the stuff that he was speaking on, how wicked this place is, and it got to go. He was like, man, this place got to, it's gonna go. The Lord is gonna destroy this place. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I say, well, it's a lot of stuff going on in the city, and I was agreeing with him, but I couldn't really speak on it because you know I really wanted to start quoting scriptures and showing them scriptures, but it ain't. I couldn't do that. So Lord's willing, you know, always optimistic when it comes to Jake. Hoping that they get it, especially when they kind of grow on you. So Lord's willing, this man, he get it, and he's surrounded by men of the Lord at that. Because like I said, you got other brothers in the truth that work up there. But I just wanted to speak on that. Yeah, this was a pretty deep conversation I had with this Jake, and he was speaking like he knew the truth, but he just didn't know the truth. All right, so Lord's willing, he get it, and Lord's willing, we're all those that's practicing this truth now. You know, we know the Lord's name. We know that we're Israelites. We keep the commandments to the best of our ability. Lord's willing, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai deemed us as for that salvation in the end. All right, so I want to go ahead and end it right there. And Lord's willing, this video was edifying to those that listen. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Hakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. And shalom to the elect.